What is going on, guys? It is Brickgeneral here, back with another video, and today, guys, I got another one of these videos where I'm going to be talking about something that's not necessarily related to Karens. I made a video on TikTok a couple days ago, and basically about the ban and stuff, and you guys seem to like that a little bit. It didn't get as much views as my Karen videos do, but I want to be making more of this type of content, so I'm making one about Apple, guys. But before this video, guys, starts, do make sure, guys, to follow my Instagram and join the Discord. Both are always linked in the description. If you guys want to subscribe, also make sure to do that. It's free, and you guys get to see awesome content basically every day. So today, guys, I'm going to be talking about Apple. So if you guys don't know, I'm actually kind of like an Apple fanboy, but I'm not like a fanboy in that I'm blind to like Windows and like Android, and I basically denounce them as being trash. I agree they're good. I just personally always liked Apple better. Now, I did see the flaws in Apple, and there are quite a few of them, but I just personally just like the software for Apple better, and I just like the build and all that stuff better. I just gotten used to it. And there's a thing with the Apple community that once you get in, it's really hard to get out. But recently, guys, I've been really pissed at Apple. They have just been so annoying. There's just so much stuff going on with them, and I'm really thinking of dropping it. Now, guys, I'm going to tell you right now, I own a lot of Apple products. I have just about $4,400 in Apple products. If you guys don't know, I have this 16-inch MacBook Pro, which I unboxed and reviewed few weeks ago, probably a month ago, and that was $3,000. I have my iPhone 8, which when I bought it was about $750, and then I have my AirPods, which are another $150, and then I have my watch, which is another $350. So I'm basically fully in the complete Apple ecosystem, which is kind of crazy to think about, because before I never thought I'd ever be a full Apple fanboy. I thought I'd just own the phone and just chill. And personally, guys, before I used to think Macs were trash because I thought they were so super expensive and just didn't perform as much as they cost. And that's really a problem I have with Apple right now. Like, thinking about it, like for $3,000, the specs I could have got quadruple as good as specs if I were to build a PC myself. If I wanted to get something Windows, I could have saved several $100s, and it probably would have been just as good just with that Apple software. So Apple really does charge a steep premium for what they provide. Now, to some degree, I think this is worth it. But a problem I also have is they really gatekeep all of their software. Now, the thing with Windows and like their software, their stuff is available to everyone. Like Office, all those like great education tools, they're available to anyone. But Apple makes it so every single one of their software you can't touch unless you have an Apple device, unless you paid several $100s to get that Apple device. And I have a problem with that because some of the software could really be helping people. Like iMovie, if people had access to iMovie on everywhere, even if they charged a bit of a premium to be able to use it on a Windows, something like a couple dollars, do you know how much that could be helping like the video editing space? There's nothing like that on Windows, something so easy to use with video editing. And there's so much other great software that Apple has, like AirDrop and stuff like that. And iMessage, it's really annoying how they like do like the blue messages for iPhone and like green for Android. They're really trying to isolate themselves. It's really just big marketing. I really have a problem with them really doing that. To a degree, I see why they do it because it makes them money, but also I just think it's really greedy. Like, really, they could allow people to have their software. They could literally make money from people using their software, but nope, they want people to buy their devices. And some of the software is really good. It's the reason I'm using Apple devices for that stuff. So that stuff kind of pisses me off. So there are two other things, guys, I want to talk about in relation to this that have really been pissing me off with Apple. So the first one, guys, is the Epic Games situation. So if you guys didn't know, Apple basically just banned Fortnite from like the App Store. No one can download Fortnite anymore or play it, which is pretty crazy to think about. Now, the reason this happened, at first I was on Team Apple. I was like, boo, let's go Apple. But then I realized Epic Games is in there right here. If you guys don't know, when you put an app on the App Store and basically people do like in-app purchases, let's say for like Clash of Clans, you're buying gems, 30% of the cut of basically the money that goes to it goes to Apple. So that's insane. Literally, you could do a $10 purchase, $3 going to Apple, boom. And Apple didn't even do anything. So what Epic Games did here is when people bought V-Bucks on Fortnite, which I'm sure a ton of people bought V-Bucks on iPhone, they probably made a ton of money. They basically added their own payment system so they didn't have to do this 30% tax, which obviously didn't sit well with Apple and their monopoly and them basically stealing money from everyone. So Apple just went out and banned them, which is kind of nuts. Now, that would have been the start of my problem because Epic Games is a huge developer. Like, they shouldn't be doing something like that. And then Google Play comes out here, and they ban Fortnite from the Google Play Store as well. Like, that's crazy. What? They're both banning them now? That's absolutely nuts. I just think that's really weird why they do that. And additionally, guys, I think Apple needs to realize that's an insane monopoly. They need to cut that down or get rid of it, because that's actually crazy. I actually didn't know about the 30% until this Apple, like, Epic Games fiasco started. So now Epic Games is like hashtag free Fortnite, blah, 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 blah. Started like mocking Apple on Fortnite with like fake commercials and stuff. It's pretty crazy. It's like a whole thing going on. And now, guys, Apple is striking back and saying they are going to basically take away Epic Games developer. Like, they're not allowed them to develop any games at all for Apple. So that means the bare like gaming scene that was on Apple, because let's be real here, guys, there's almost no gaming on iOS. People that have iPhones really don't game at all. I game a little bit, but not that many people do it. But if Epic Games doesn't have it, not only are all of Epic Games games gone, but Epic Games uses Unreal Engine, and they made it, and all the games that use Unreal Engine can't be used. Now, personally, I play a couple games that use Unreal Engine. I literally only play 3 games on my phone, and 2 of them use Unreal Engine. If this goes through, if Apple does this, if they ban like Unreal Engine and full Epic Games completely from the App Store, that's like every game gone. There's going to be absolutely nothing left. The little gaming scene is gone. Like, I don't understand what they think they're doing. And it's all over this 30% tax. Apple's massive monopoly. Are you crazy, Apple? Are you really that bad of a company? You make billions of dollars, and you keep a 30% tax over money you didn't earn at all? Are you nuts? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, I don't understand why Apple be doing this stuff. It doesn't really make sense to me. Now, another thing, guys, is happening is that Apple's been filing, if you guys don't know, Apple has a history of filing lawsuits against small companies. They do this, they basically just destroy them in legal fees, these extremely small companies, and then they're basically bankrupt. Apple just bankrupts companies for fun, just for giggles. It's really, like, horrible. Now, the most recent one, guys, is they're basically doing a lawsuit against an app called Prepare. So it's a cooking app, but it's spelled Prepear, so like pear, like the fruit. So their logo is like a pear with a leaf to the right. So if you guys don't know, Apple has its great logo, blah, 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 whatever, the little Apple logo. And Apple is filing a lawsuit against this little company. Mind you, they have 5 employees. 5. They're filing a lawsuit against them because their logo is a pear with a leaf. And they said that looks too close to Apple's logo. I'm going to put both logos on the screen right now. They literally don't look anything alike. They're both just fruits. Apple, are you nuts? Like, Apple is so petty. They're literally suing this company just because it's a fruit? Come on, Apple. You really got to be doing this crap? And the thing is, guys, there are talks Apple might sue Raspberry Pi. If you guys don't know Raspberry Pi is the company that makes these, like, basically like motherboards that people can use for education. It's a great start to like computer hardware. You can basically like code it and do stuff on it. I personally worked with one before, coded before. And they're really cool. They actually help with education a lot. And Apple might sue them just because they got Raspberry in their name. Like, if that goes through, I wish they'd try Raspberry Pi. If they sue Raspberry Pi, it's not going to go good for Apple. They're going to lose billions because it's going to be such a bad PR stunt. It's going to be so bad. It's going to be absolutely horrible for them. And really, I just think everything Apple is doing right now is just nuts. I've been an Apple fanboy for a while, but I'm starting to realize that the stuff the company does is not good at all. Like, there are much better options for literally everything. The company's not a good company. Like, you can see their values don't exist. And I just don't see basically like the stuff in it anymore. So that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.